Hey, Matt Nalker. Glad you came back to see our great video series that we brought to you from the Ark of Mississippi. I want to be clear, messages of hope are for everyone. People who use supports to be successful, people who are experiencing a mental health issue of some sort, people who are in some sort of treatment option that are out there for folks in the alcohol and drug treatment world, people in general, all of us need messages of hope. So in the following video, you'll see how you can use ryegrass and a couple pieces of rope to make a message of hope in your community. We thought it would be fun to do a little contest for folks. So after the video, if you'll get out there in your community and make a difference and make a message of hope using ryegrass and these few pieces of rope that you'll find out how to do in our following video, and take a picture of it in a couple of weeks when the ryegrass comes up, send it to our arcms.org website, send it to us. You'll be in a contest to win a big basket of ARC stuff. It'll be good swag. So thank you for watching our videos. I hope you get out there and write a message of hope to somebody in your community. Thanks so much. See you soon. Bye. Hey, welcome to the ARC's how-to video today. I'm Matt Nalker from the Ark of Mississippi. We're going to show you today how simple it is to do messages of hope using some ryegrass and a few pieces of rope. So we've got some just annual ryegrass here. You can buy it at Tractor Supply. It's like $40 for a 50-pound bag. You can do a lot of messages with a 50-pound bag. Todd was a team member of the Arks that lost his life to suicide. So this is a message of hope that we hope that you all can spread around the state, take it, make it your own. Those of you that are in alcohol and drug treatment, we hope that you can use this and tie it to your making amends to the community that maybe you took something from that you'd like to give back. We write small messages using the ryegrass and the rope. You matter, you are loved. Some great ideas have come out there from people across the state of Mississippi, but we're going to show you exactly how to do this and how simple it is for you to make your own message of hope using ryegrass. We do this in the fall of the year because ryegrass grows during the winter month and when all the rest of the grass is dormant. So during the winter, when everything is dormant, the ryegrass will be a green message on the backdrop of the brown grass that's laying dormant. So we're going to show you how to do it now quite easily. Why do we use rope? Because we're going to try to make another thing that we've learned through the years of why to do this on a bank or on a hill that kind of goes up a little bit is so that whenever you're driving by, it'll be easier for you to see. I'm just making somewhat of an outline of a large heart here. Of course, you have different size ropes, and your ryegrass you can really straighten out. It's really forgiving. So I'm just using this as an outline. As you can see, I've got a little bucket so you don't have to walk around and do a 50-pound bag of ryegrass in your hand. Get you a little bucket, put you about 10 or 15 pounds of ryegrass in it, and we're gonna just follow, try not to sprinkle it everywhere, just on the rope. Follow your way down the rope. All this is just gonna fall right into the thatch of the existing turf that's here, and it's gonna make a nice green line. This grass, as you can see, is still a little bit warm yet, but this is going to come up fine and dandy. So I've outlined the entire heart with some ryegrass, and now I'm going to go back, kind of like when you were coloring when you were a little kid. You did the outline. It made it a lot easier to stay inside the lines. So it's very forgiving if you have 2 or 3 inches on the inside of the rope. So now all I'll do is go back in, kind of like you're feeding chickens. Those of you that never fed a chicken, you got to give it nice and even so they don't all get on top of each other. And just spread the ryegrass inside the lines of your rope, being careful not to get it outside the lines, because remember, in about 2 weeks, when the other grass goes dormant, this grass is going to take root. So inside the lines here, we'll come back with a later video in a couple of weeks and see how well we did of giving an even distribution of your ryegrass. So now you've finished your heart. How are you going to know? This is our message for this place. You are loved. It's a capital U, a capital R, and then we do a big heart and a little apostrophe D. It's kind of one of our signs or one of our messages that we like to do. But one of the tips that I've done over the years is after you've completed your heart, like I've just done here, how are you going to know where the heart is? Because you can't really tell when I take the rope away. Get yourself another piece of twine or string or something. Make sure your spacing is correct. And after you lay that down, after I pull up this rope here, you'll know that this is where your heart will be for the rest of your message. Just be mindful that once you take the rope away, you'll have no way of knowing where your seeds are until 2 weeks until they start to germinate. So as you can see how simple it is to really write a message of hope in a community near you. A small bag of ryegrass, $40, you can probably get about 10 or 12 messages out of it. It takes about 5 to 7 pounds of ryegrass per message. This is our U. That is what's left of our R. And as you remember from earlier in the video, we did the large heart right there and an apostrophe D. You are loved. In about 2 weeks, come back and see when this grass goes dormant, what a message of hope that'll leave for you. Please get out there and do it in a community near you, and we at the Ark will be here to help you in any way we can. We appreciate you, and see you next time.